Hey, hey. Hi. Hey, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to today's Coach Prime Fanatics episode. We're on episode number 6. Moving fast. I hope you all were able to go back and catch some of the episodes from last week. If you hadn't signed up for the Coach Prime Fanatics newsletter, do so because that's going to expose you to all of the great things that our Coach Prime Fanatics community has to offer. I'm going to show you some of those things in a little bit here, but yeah, hope you had a great weekend. Today, we're going to talk about the topic of why Coach Prime Sanders himself, and Colorado football are receiving so much negative press, and why they have always received so much negative press. And it's just a topic, that we want to talk about today. And then from there, I want to move on and I want to share with you, like we always do, a reminder of what it means to be a winner. Because remember, we are following the principles taught by Coach Prime in his book, Elevate and Dominate, sticking closely to it and going through the 21 principle game plan that he provides to help us personally to become winners. Just as we follow Coach Prime himself and the Colorado football program in being winners. All right, we're following a winner. We're fans of a winner and the winning program he's building. And we want to learn how to become winners ourselves at the same time. Winners in life and winners in business. And there's 3 things, right? I'm jumping right into it. Let's get right into it. There's 3 things, right, that we know that winners have in common. 3 things. What does it mean? Well, winners set worthwhile goals. Remember SPA. The S is to set worthwhile goals. If you don't have a target, how can you hit a target that you don't set? How can you hit a target that you don't have, right? So you have to set a target. You have to set a worthwhile goal. And what I mean by worthwhile, I mean a goal that is worthy enough, that's going to drive you and push you to change, to become whoever it is you need to become to be able to reach that goal. So it's a goal worth striving for. So a goal worth pursuing. It's a goal worth changing for. It's something that you really, really want. Okay. And it's something that you want so much that you're willing to become a different person for. All right. So set goals. Next thing is you want to make progress towards those worthwhile goals. All right. If you're a meaningful specific, like Zig Ziglar talks about, and not a wandering generality without nothing to wake up to every day and go after, or wake up every day to become the type of person that's going to come after you, because like Jim Rohn talks about a lot. If you're familiar with him, personal development teacher and entrepreneur, but he used to talk a lot about how you want success to come to you, and not you have to go after it, because success is a result of the service that you provide. All right, success is a result of you becoming attractive, right? So once you become attractive, you're going to attract success to you. Success is right whenever you can progress towards the worthwhile goal of yours, whenever you are steadily moving towards that place that you want to be. And in so doing, you become a different person. You become who it is that you need to become so that you can progress towards where you want to be. All right. You can't just want it and desire it. You have to now allow that desire to change you. Because if you was who you needed to be already, you would already have the thing that you say that you want. But because you don't, if you want to be a winner, right, and you're not already a winner, then that means you have to become a winner before you can win. All right. So to make progress towards those goals, those winning goals, those winning ways, you have to maybe form some winning habits and do demonstrate some winning behavior. right? That takes me to the next thing, because you're going to set goals, progress towards goals, and achieve goals. But to do that, you have to develop that winning mindset. And that's why the principles are so important. Those life principles that Coach Prime shares in this book is so important, because they help to shape your mindset to become a winner. Because how you think is going to determine what you get. You only get who you are. You don't get what you want. So to get who you are, because you're getting who you are, you want to make sure who you are is a winner. All right. So there's some principles that you want to take up on. And then there's a winning skill set that you want to develop when it comes to, especially when it comes to business, right? So there's some brand marketing strategies that I share and we talk about in the newsletter and inside of the Coach Prime Fanatics community. And that skill set is designed, or the strategies are designed to help you develop that winning skill set, right? And you get that by following the strategies that you're provided with. And the winning toolset is designed to help you become the person that's going to consistently follow those strategies to develop those skill sets. So your character is, in essence, that's the person that you are. That's those traits within your character is your tool set that you need to build the winning house, to build that skill set, to build that mindset so that you can experience winning all day, every day. So there's character building traits and tools that are shared to help you get to that point. All right, now let's get into our discussion that I want to get in, because I wanted to do that quick overview for you just as a reminder, but I want to talk about when it comes to winning, and let's talk about this negative press thing. Okay, the negative press that Coach Prime is getting, the whole program is getting and has been getting, is not really about the program. It's not really about Coach Prime. It's not about Deion Sanders. It's not about Deion Sanders as the player or the coach or the father or whatever. It's not about the program prior to Coach Prime or the program with Coach Prime. And it won't be about the program after Coach Prime, because people follow stories. People follow and want to be associated with what's going to get them the most attention, especially when it comes to the press. People report on things that's going to draw attention to them, and when they see they're getting attention, then they might not even want to do it themselves. They might not be passionate about Coach Prime. Like, we're Coach Prime fans, right? We enjoy what he's doing, right? We love the progress that he's making towards making history as the first black college head coach. I was gonna say black African American, but black or African American head football coach in the NCAA Division I FBS, right? We want to see him reach that national national championship as the first black head coach in college. Right? We want to see him experience that and reach that, because that's a goal that he has for him and his program, right? That he's leading. That's a goal that the program has. So Colorado football is focused in on winning. They want to win a championship. Coach Prime is focused on winning a championship. Everybody else is just spectators, unless they're a fan like you and I, and they're supporting the progress that's being made. They're supporting the goal that's set by the program and by Coach Prime. They're supporting the achievement and the accomplishment that they're after. They're supporting. That if you're not supporting, then what's the opposite of that? You're either going to support, or you're not going to support, right? You're going to hate against it, or you're going to expect something opposite of what their goal is. So the negative press is designed to come against the building of a winning program, right? It's designed to do that, but not because that person really cares about whether the program wins or loses. And a lot of people, when they hate you, those that are just straight up like haters, they don't want to see it succeed at all. They don't want to see that goal get reached. They don't want to see any winning occur whatsoever, not just a championship. They don't want to see a national championship or a conference championship. They don't want to see a win for any game on any given week. They don't even want to see a win in practice, a win on summer workouts. They don't want to see it. No inklings of winning, of goals being set, of progress towards any goals, of achievement of any goals. That can be goals in reference to the recruiting, goals in reference to the classroom and academics, goals in reference to community support and winning. No winning in any area. People don't want to see it. So they might come against it. That's the hatred. All right. And that's there. Everybody has it. I saw Khalil Benson's mom and put something up that I was like, yeah, that's perfect. And she was saying about, I forgot what was I brought it up, but I just forgot exactly what she had said. But she was just talking about all of the negative press, and she had said that she had to remind herself about something that she had heard about how, something that's not like popping, so to speak, is not going to get any attention. I forgot the exact words, but, I just remembered. It said, thieves do not seek out to rob or steal from an empty house. Ooh, thieves are not going to show up to steal from an empty house. There's nothing there. So you got to have something going on to make yourself even like worthy to be in a conversation. There's something you got to have. If somebody ain't talking about you, then that means you don't have anything great going on. All right, nothing worthy to be spoken of. And that's exactly why negative press comes to Colorado football, because the negative press is getting attention, And in all actuality, I mean, any press gets attention, but especially the negative press, because there's more people that it seems like there's more people against Coach Prime and Colorado football than for them. So the positive press doesn't get that much energy. It's the negative press because people don't want to see the progress being made towards the goal, the ultimate goal being achieved, right? That championship. So that's why the negative press is there. So, it's okay. As fans, I would just like to implore you that, hey, if it was easy, everybody would do it. If it was a comfortable road, then everybody would travel on it. But to have something you never had, to be something you've never done, you have to do something different. You have to be something different. And that's exactly what Coach Prime is to college football. And that's what Colorado football now is to college football. It's something different, and they're winning. Every single day they're winning. They won more from year one they won more in year one than they did in the previous year. And they're expected to win more in year two. So it's winning ways, and the winning will continue to increase because of the implementation of a winning mindset, a winning skill set, a winning Toolset that's being taught to the players, to the staff, to the coaches, all inside of the program. Because Coach Prime is a winner himself, and he even has a book that helps you and I to be a winner and elevate and dominate. You see, so that's what winning is all about. So learn how to set goals, progress towards goals, achieve goals of your own, and watch and support what Coach Prime and Colorado football is doing, as they take upon the same things that every winner does. Okay, you're a winner, they're a winner, we all are winners, and we're not going to allow any negative press or negative people out there that's talking about you, Coach Prime, Colorado football, or anybody or anything that's that are not just attempting, but that is waking up and winning every single day. You win when you wake up, so you a winner. You have a goal to live, and you progress every day towards living. So don't ever cause anyone to push you towards death, and you are living. So live. Live. Don't let anyone suffocate your life. You know, be have gratitude. Learn the character traits that I share with you inside of our community that allows you to become that winner through the proper positive character, through those character traits that's needed to support the skill set that you're growing as an entrepreneur, the mindset that you're developing as just in general in life. And that skill set could be an entrepreneur. You could be you could be on a team. You could be a football player. You could be on another team. Just winning a winning skill set that's allowing you to progress towards your goal, to set a goal, progress towards the goal, and achieve it. All right. So I'm not going to dig any further into that, but I just want to touch on that. So let's talk about some updates real quick. I want to close it out with this. We're not going to be long, but I want to share some updates about the program, some things that shows winning taking place, that are in alignment with the championship goal that is set, that's helping to build that championship culture. You'll see some winning skill sets in the branding and the marketing of the players and the Coach Prime, and some things that you can pick up on as well. And then some character traits that's being displayed all throughout the program and Coach Prime that I want to point out. So let's talk about the principles. All right. Now, the first principle that I want to share now follow me, okay? Because I want to take you to the community. If you go to CoachPrimeFanatics.com, you'll be able to join our free community, and it's going to take you here. Don't forget, when you come, let me just sign out real quick so you can see. When you come to our community, when you click on join VIP or join the community, you'll be able to join our free community. Don't forget to get the newsletter. But if you join the community right away before you even subscribe to our weekly newsletter, you can just come here. You can watch this quick video, just tell you a little bit about the community. You can read about it, and then click on join group. All right, our membership just opened up. We're just starting to build. Members are just being invited. So the first few that come in, you'll be able to spread it with a whole lot of others, but no one really knows about it until they learn about it. So I'm just spreading the message and let you know what I have available for you as Coach Prime Fanatics, and those fans who are committed to winning, who wants to win in life and business, who want to follow Colorado football closely and what Coach Prime is doing there, and who is wanting to learn and be coached by the principles that Coach Prime shares, and also get some entrepreneurial coaching and also some character building coaching as well. So if that's you, then you're in the right place. But just click on join group, put in your first name, last name, email, password, confirm your password, click on create new account, and then boom, you'll be able to log in. All right. So when you log in, put your email and password in that you created, and it's going to take you inside here. Okay. Once you get inside, now there's so much available. You can participate in the discussion, introduce yourself. You'll be able to create for yourself a profile, and where you can link up all of your social media channels so that people can go to the members area and they can see you and learn about you, get to know you, see all of the posts that you've made. Like if I went to members right now, and I can go to the first member to this Coach Prime Fanatics membership, I see there's a cover photo right here. You'll be able to see how many followers a person has. You'll be able to see their handle, who they are, last time they were active, when they joined. You can access all of their social media outlets. You can see what kind of posts that they've made inside the community, so we can engage with one another. This is not a social network. You don't have to be on social media. You can come inside our community and engage with like-minded people just like yourself, right here inside of this safe place. All right, we can go to the discussion tab and discuss any one of these topics that we have here. General discussion, winning culture, winning at life, a winning brand, winning character. You can get any announcements, live events that's come up. We recognize one another whenever we are our membership is growing, and when we can experience each other winning in life and business. We can Recognize supporters of the program and of Coach Prime. We can talk about football, Deion Sanders Press, get support, any questions you have. So just go here, click on start writing, and then you can put a title and write whatever. You can do a picture, you can do a poll, you can do a GIF, you can, which is, a picture or, a short video. You know what a GIF is, right? You can choose one to express whatever you want to express, but just put your content or publish it or post it in the right category so we can find it best and our content can stay organized. But you can go to the Prime 21 store if you're looking for some Prime 21 gear. That's not like my personal store or anything. That's just access to Coach Prime's gear, books, whatever on Amazon. But you can go there for some stuff. You can go to the CU Buffs football site up here up top, and that's going to take you to the place where all things Colorado football is displayed. The roster, the schedule, where you can donate, everything that you would want to know. We have leaderboards, but two of the best things that I like to highlight in here is we have programs and resources. So the resources, for example, is all things that's going to help you. These are these life coaching principles to help with the winning mindset, the business coaching to help with the winning skill set as an entrepreneur, and the character coaching to help with the development of character. All important things, to Coach Prime, important to any winner in life, but you can come here and access all of these different resources. Everything is free. Every now and then we might have something that's not necessarily free. Like Coach Prime's book is not free, but you can get, if you get the audio version through Kindle, you can get a free, if your first Kindle book, you can get Coach Prime's book, Elevate and Dominate, as your first book, but it'll be in the audio version. I have it and I like it because I like to hear Coach Prime's voice. I want to hear his voice speaking the principles in the book, so I took advantage of that and I got Elevate and Dominate in the audio version, and I still plan to get the physical book as well, because I like to read physical books, but I also like to hear on the go as well. And to hear Coach Prime's voice, especially with certain teachers like Coach Prime and like Eric Thomas, ET, motivational speaker, personal development coach. I like to hear his voice too, because he has that strong, powerful voice that digs in deep, whenever you hear it. So I like it. It helps to ingrain that message into my mind and my heart. So I want to hear that voice, so same thing with Coach Prime. But also have some other resources like ways to promote your business, marketing ideas, 50 fabulous marketing ideas, ways to brand yourself online right here. The 21 principle game plan to win. I'm going to click on that. I want to show you. So when you open this up, it's going to take you here. And this is just basically a doc where you can get access to a summary of all of the 21 principles and Coach Prime's takeaways from his book, Elevate and Dominate. And this is just something for you to visit every day, and you can just at least get access to the principle and read the takeaways. And the book is going to give you more access. So hopefully in your first 21 days of getting access to the book, you finish the book. That's one of the things that we encourage every one of our members in our community to do, to go through the book, finish it in 21 days, and then start another 21-day challenge to read the book again. But at the very least, go through these 21 principles right here within this free resource. And for example, this first principle, even if you're broken, keep moving. And then you'll see the takeaways that come along with it, just to give you an idea of what Coach Prime meant by that statement. He gives you great stories in the book, though, where he talked about how that principle came about, and he gives you practical examples in his life and in his career, and even up until now as a coach, to where this principle applies and why he came up with this principle. And so he talks about it. So he'll give you these takeaways, and you can read it. See, like when life knocks you down, get back up. Determined people have a funny way of creating their own, and this is his words, right? It's creating your own luck, right? You can change that to blessing if you want, but if you keep on showing up, No matter how tough it gets, you're going to come out on top. All right. And that's what he's saying. Takeaway 2, the strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire. You're going to learn how to be tough, and that's going to help you out later. The pain of today won't last forever. Then he says, nobody is living a perfect life. This is takeaway number 3. Forget about what you see on social media. You're not the only one who's facing problems. Everybody has something going on, including you. Next thing, takeaway 4, show each other some compassion. Lift each other up and support each other. The help you give could be the help that you need one day. All right, so you see that? Then the last takeaway, take care of yourself physically and don't ignore your mental health. Take breaks when you need to recharge and don't hesitate to ask for some help. So these are all takeaways that helps you to implement this principle of, even if you're broken, keep moving. All right. So come into the community right here and make sure you click to access the 21 principle game plan to win, and go through it every single day. One principle and set of takeaways per day. Now, the next thing is, I already mentioned some of the brand strategies. You can go to any one of these 3, but the 29 ways to promote your business online, 50 fabulous marketing ideas, or the 33 ways to brand yourself online. So for example, if I click on the 33 ways, let's take a look here. You'll be able to access this, and this is basically just like an ebook, right? I share this. I personally created it within my own system of training I call Fabulous Marketing System. But here's some different ways right here for branding yourself online. And the first way, let me scroll down here under create value, is to focus on what you do that adds value. It says, what is it that you do that makes you different? How do you stand out? What problems are you solving for others? Not sure what to focus on? Review your accomplishments and career highlights. Sift through your body of work and life experiences to recognize common threads. Gain regular feedback from your target market regarding their perception of your value. So if you're not sure about, how you can add value, or what it is that you can do to add value to somebody's life, or to customers of yours, then get feedback. Get feedback from the people that you would like to help, whose problems you want to help solve, and ask them, how do they perceive you? How do they perceive you as far as the help that you can provide? Like, how do they see you being helpful to them? That's what you want to know, and focusing on that, because once you understand what value you bring to the table, how are you valuable to others is the thing, then you can now be that for that person. You don't want to have to decide on your own, like, this is how I can be valuable. And you might have it all wrong, because the perception of your value by your target market of people who's watching you or listening to you or whatever the case is, they might not see you as what you think you are. You see? So you want to know, what value do they find in you? Why do they come and listen to you? Why do they come and review your content? Like, what is it about you, and what is it that you're doing that you are providing is bringing people back? And stick to the activity that adds value to the lives of others. That's important. Stick to that activity that's adding value to the lives of others. Where are you most useful to others? All right, so very important. All right, so you can go through those 33 ways and learn even more tips, but lastly, what about the character building traits, right? So this 21 character affirmations right here, you click to access that. This is what you can get from this. And this is just 21, right? Like Coach Prime, right? 21 positive character affirmations. And these are just traits. And you can go to each one and you can get a definition for each one of these traits, but you can also speak it, an affirmation, to affirm yourself as being a person that demonstrates this particular trait. For example, like, I am educated, right? It says I get all the facts and make sure they are correct before making a decision. I am educated. All right. So you are saying that you are an educated person. This is a trait of a person with a positive character. You know, a person with this type of positive character can have a positive impact on others, can be a positive influence. Your thoughts and your actions are going to be as a result of you developing this trait, this character trait. You know, that's why with the values of the Colorado football program that Coach Prime brought to the program and is building the program from, the values are smart, tough, fast, disciplined, and with character. See, none of that can work without character. And these character traits, once you understand what they are and the importance of positive character traits, you're going to understand how important they are to becoming a winner for yourself in life and business, especially for, you know, if you're an athlete, if you're a teacher, if you're, regardless of what your profession is, entrepreneur, it don't matter. Character traits are going to serve as that sure foundation for you, because everything that you are is going to determine everything that you get. All right, so let's move on. So I'm just highlighting these resources for you on this resources tab. Let's go to programs, and this is the last thing I want to share with you today. And this is where you can get an update with what's going on inside the program. All right, if you're wanting to know, okay, what is going on inside the Colorado football program in the month of June? What is the team doing? What is Coach Prime up to? Well, these programs are the top 11 media content programs for the CU Buffs football team. Okay, and for the program itself. These are programs that highlight or produce content on a daily basis in reference to what's going on to keep you updated, because you're a fan, right? We're a fan. And we want to follow. We want to pick up on I know when I first started watching, like since Coach Prime went to Colorado, I mean, I was watching in Jackson, but not as closely as when he went to Colorado, and I started watching daily. You know, I was like, I would use it as a motivator to help me win, because I see him winning and learn how you know, and that's how I picked up on what it means to be a winner. And I just learned even more when I finally read the book, whenever the book got released recently. And I picked up on everything that's being done within the program from the principles that's being shared in the book. And I started to piece it together. But the occurrences within the program that was being shared through the content being provided by these content creators here, it would be motivational. It would help me to develop that winning mindset, because I was picking up on those winning principles. So it would begin to shape my mindset to think goal setting, to think making progress, to motivate me, to drive me, to push me to want to be better and do more towards my own personal goals and business goals. So anyway, each one of these 11 content creators and providers have their own unique style of reporting on the CU Buffs football program, you know, but some have more of an inside look, like Raw Off Media, Reach the People Media, Deep Pregame Show Network, you know, Governor Camden Dempsey, those in black, except for Buffton Prime at the bottom, they have more of an insider perspective, if you will, because they have more access than anybody else, you know, and they have a uniqueness about them. But every single provider has a uniqueness, you know, and you can go through each one by clicking on open, and you can see the different type of programming that's being provided. They provide you what's going down every single day in summer workouts. You're learning about community activities that the program is involved with. DNVR Buffs Podcast just did an interview with the Colorado football recruiting staff members, at least a couple of them, right? The director of player personnel, Corey Phillips, and then Malika Slayton, She works as the on-campus recruiting coordinator and wears a lot of other hats, but she was there as well, and they spoke very vividly and detailed about their perspective and their approach within the recruiting department of Colorado football. So it was a very great interview, great show, great conversation that they had. So you can go here and you can watch it. For example, you click on open on the DNVR Buffs podcast, and you can come here and you can look at like 2024, right? 24 summer shows, week 3, and you'll see it here under week 3. These are all the shows from last week. Now we're on week 4 now, so we're about to start a new week. So, for example, today's show is going to go under week 4. This was the last show on Friday with Corey Phillips and Malika Slayton, CU recruiting staff. So when you come here, you can just click on the window, click on the play button, that is, and it's going to play it. And you can go scroll down and go to each one, and you can look at each show throughout the week. There's other shows that they have and different type of content that they produce that's all Colorado based that you can go to on the left-hand panel. And the same applies for each one of the programs and each one of the content providers. Each of them, like I said, have some specific. Some do film breakdowns like Buffed and Prime towards the bottom. Some do analysis like Buff Stampede and Buff Zone, Big Dog Chico. The pregame show do a little bit of everything from player interviews. Big Dog Chico does parent interviews, life and football podcasts. They do staff and player interviews as well. And a lot of these creators collaborate with one another as well, and they do analysis and they talk amongst each other as a specific show. So there's a lot of great stuff going on here. So anyway, check that out. Stay updated with what's going on inside the program. All right, so I think that's it, my friends. I'm gonna see if there's anything you want to talk about per se that you would like to know. I'm interested in hearing, just like I gave the strategy from the 33 ways to brand yourself online. I'm interested in hearing from you. How can I add value, right? How can I add value to you as a Coach Prime fan, a Coach Prime fanatic who's supporting Coach Prime, who's following the development of a winning Colorado football program, and also a person in yourself who's also wanting to win in life and business as well. How can I support you? What type of content would you like? What is it that would help you to be that winner that you would like to be in life and business? And I can come up with ideas. I can share strategies and principles and all kinds of things all day, every day. But until I hear from you, I won't be able to be as effective and useful for you. The value that I provide to you is going to be based upon the feedback that you provide me so that I can cater to that. Okay, so your feedback will be extremely helpful. So thank you so much, though, for watching today. I appreciate you tuning in. And I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow. We're gonna do episode 7. Right? I don't know what the topic's gonna be. I know we're gonna talk about winning. No, I know we're gonna talk about Coach Prime. I know we're gonna talk about Colorado football. As far as the specifics, who knows? But thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode.